Welcome back everybody to the next episode on the server. In today's video, we are going to be building a huge gold farm. But even before we start collecting resources, I want to show you some stuff I've been working on. So, here at the base, not really much has gone on, but I did come down here and I built a bee farm, mainly because I needed honey blocks for my gold farm. Yeah, I just put this together real quick, nothing too special, but it's very effective. And then another thing I kind of wanted to mention is that we have a data pack for mob heads on this server. So I hooked those mob heads up to the note blocks. So I want to show you guys this real quick. So when I go through my door, listen up. So as you can see, it's got like a nice little chime to it. And I think that's like super cool. So yeah, we have a data pack for mob heads. You've probably seen this in the background of the other videos, but we also have a data pack for like invisible item frames if you want to get those. And then if I come to the back of the stable, I've actually gone out and collected some sniffers. And then I hook them up to a little like hopper thing. So we get pitcher pods and torch flower seeds. And if we look underneath, it's literally just a bunch of hoppers underneath mud. That's all there is to it. And they need a 6x6 square in order to dig up the seeds. So, yeah, works out perfectly. And then up here, you can see I've been kind of planting some of the flowers and stuff that they give you. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they definitely look really cool. So I'll have to find something for them. But yeah, now would be a great time to start collecting resources for the gold farm. We need a lot, that's for sure. So, hit it. We now have all of the resources that we need, so this definitely took me a while to collect all this stuff. But yeah, ton of magma, even more magma, ton of chest, got lots of smooth stone stuff, got some redstone. Also, these turtle eggs, those were pretty annoying to get, not gonna lie. More redstone stuff, a lot of hoppers, these were very expensive. And then a lot of glass. And then, as you can kind of see, I dug down my basement area just a little bit more, and I put in a super smelter. So this is 16 furnaces. And I mainly did that just so I could smelt up all this glass and all of this smooth stone super quick. But obviously, it's really good to have it, and we're definitely going to be using this for other projects in the future. Now it's time to go to the Nether, find our location for where we're going to build this. Alright, so I have made it to the Nether. I'm actually going to build a gold farm, like, right over here. I really wanted to keep it close to all of our other portals. That way it's just easy to get to. So if I kind of go into my map a little bit. So this is the Nether roof. We have it all mapped out here. So this is, like, the stronghold with the end. This is spawn. This is where we all live. And I'm going to put the gold farm, like, right around here. So yeah, without further ado, let's start that time lapse. Hit it. And just like that, the gold farm is complete. Well, at least the building part of it is complete. There's definitely a couple other small things I still need to figure out real quick. So the first thing I wanted to do is set up the item sorters. And then after that, I need to get piglins in this little cube right here. So the next thing I wanted to do is get the items in the item sorters. That way we can actually start producing some gold. So let's do that real quick. So now we can go in here and we can set up these item sorters. So we got 4 placeholders. Then we're going to have a stack for each. Okay, and now all of these item sorters are completed. It's just nuggets, so since I'm not killing them with my actual player, like with a sword, I don't get gold bars apparently, which I didn't know until I was designing this. So yeah, apparently they only drop nuggets, so that was interesting. So yeah, all 9 of those sorters are literally just for nuggets. Do I need 9? No. Honestly, 3 was probably enough, but 9 look cooler. I'm not gonna lie, so that's kind of why I did it. And then yeah, we get some gold blocks in here. Okay, got that Wesley. Here is our last piglin. We just need to get him in the minecart. There. Get in there. Let's go. Alright, so we have 8 piglins now. That should be enough. I think 8 should be plenty for the rate that we're producing gold at. So to spawn these guys in, I just made this quick platform and then piled up into the sky so that this is like the only place that they could spawn. Here you go, Wesley. Okay. I think we have, yeah, 3 more Wesleys to go. Okay, and then these 2 should be our last 2 piglins. Awesome. So now we have 8 piglins in this chamber. Now I have all of the items fully sorted out. So these are all the items that we can get from the piglin trading, which we turn off using this lever. So this lever turns the whole farm on. So this is kind of just like a master switch for the entire farm. And then this one, so if the light is on, if this lever's flicked, it does piglin trading. So that every gold ingot that is produced from the farm goes directly into piglin trading, which goes into these chests. And then if this lever is off, then it just comes over here and produces gold blocks. So yeah, I've gone ahead and hooked up all of the item sorters to all of these items that piglins trade. And yeah, we got all sorts of good stuff here. We got blackstone, crying obsidian, regular obsidian. This is really good. Quartz is really good. Gravel's really good. Obviously leather, string. We already have tons of pearls. This stuff isn't very useful. But yeah, no, definitely some very useful things in here. Mainly quartz and obsidian for me at least. And then over here, this little minecart going up leads you straight to the AFK platform. I like roller coasters. I don't know about you. This is kind of fun. Okay, and then it just drops us straight off at the AFK platform. AFK room. So you're just sitting here for many, many hours, and this farm will produce. So I did want to go ahead and just show you kind of how well this farm turned out. So as you can see, a lot of zombie pigmen are spawning. This is working great. And then I did just want to mention real quick that I did get this design from somewhere else. I put their video link in the description, so you can look at that if you want. So basically, all of these spawning platforms and all of this glass up top, this was all his design. But all of the redstone at the bottom was mine. So I figured I'd go ahead and do the redstone myself because I kind of wanted to understand it, and I thought it would be kind of fun to go through. And also his hooked up so you could hit it with a sword and get the looting effect and all that, but I didn't need that for mine, especially because now they spawn with spears and they kind of just kill you anyway. So that's not really like an AFK-able option. So I figured I'd kind of just do it the natural way and then hook up my own redstone and have some fun with it. So yeah, everything above my player here is his design. Everything below my player is my design. So I designed all of this redstone, so I'm going to kind of walk you through what it does real quick. So obviously over here, you just have a bunch of hoppers picking up all the stuff when they die. There's droppers, drop it down. There's some pistons pushing all of the items into this one little column. And obviously everything that goes into all of these item sorters is really just golden nuggets. which then get crafted here, and these 3 crafters into gold ingots, and then those 3 go down here and get crafted into gold blocks. And then the gold blocks go down here into this chest. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, you literally just AFK, and then gold blocks will just appear in this chest. So I have all of the piglins up here. There's a total of 8 of them in there. And yeah, they're just fed gold. They spit it out into this hopper, and then it goes along the ice path again. And then here there are 25 item sorters sorting out all of the items that they give you. So yeah, obviously a lot of useful stuff there. And I really like that we have a lever that kind of turns that on and off, whether we want piglin trading or gold. And then to kind of switch between them using that lever, all that happens is this piston is pushed with a redstone block. It locks this hopper. That way all of the gold is redirected this way straight to the piglins. And then if it's not redirected from this redstone block blocking that hopper, then the gold ingots continue to go down into this crafter and get crafted into gold blocks. So yeah, overall, super proud of this entire gold farm. It's working out great. I would also like to AFK overnight and see how much stuff we get from the piglin bartering system. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, it is now the next morning, and we're gonna go check out what we got. It's a lot of black stone. That's pretty good. Crying obsidian, regular obsidian, quartz. Okay, this is making progress. Gravel, soul sand, leather. And now I'm gonna AFK just for a little bit on the regular gold and see how much we end up getting from that. Okay, it's probably been about an hour. Honestly, that is really good. So yeah, like I said, I think I was gone for probably about an hour. So 2 stacks of gold blocks per hour. I'm very satisfied with that. I think that's really good. And the next farm that we need to build is a carrot farm using villagers. And then we're going to craft up a ton of golden carrots using the carrot farm and this gold. And we're going to have an infinite supply of golden carrots for everybody on the server. Alright, so carrot farm and the golden carrot crafter system should be completely set up. So basically how this is going to end up working is you input gold blocks into this chest, because gold blocks is what the farm produces in the nether. So yeah, gold blocks into this chest, they shoot up here. They get crafted into gold ingots with this crafter. Then they get crafted into gold nuggets with this crafter. And then down here, well, I guess you can't really see it, but right here, this is all of the golden carrot auto crafter. So this one literally just crafts golden carrots. Yeah, this whole thing is going to craft pretty slowly, but obviously we're going to have to AFK here anyway, just for the carrots. And then it's not going to be that bad to AFK here, because I'm going to have a ton of other good farms here as well in the future. So this is going to be my little farm spot here in the ocean. So we live down here. I'm hooking up all of my farms up here in this ocean. And we are getting golden carrots down in this chest. Wait, this is actually working really good. Okay. So you can see how this works. So the things come in, crafts, and then this one will only do it when this barrel is empty. So when this barrel is empty, you're going to see this observer right here move down. Yep, and it's gonna craft more from this pile right here. Wesley, what do you think you're doing over here?
What happens when they get hydrated?
They get big and they fly around the world. Oh
How is that
gosh.
toy?
Dude, Wesley, what have you done? Oh my gosh. Making such a mess over here.
There's so many.
That's a lot. Just wait until they get like
They're all-
4 times the size.
I know, they're all flying towards me.
I mean, they're kind of cute, but like, this is gonna make such a mess. They are kind of cute though. Oh my gosh, what has Wesley done? He definitely made a mess, I'll tell you that. Wait, this is actually kind of cool though. I like it. Oh, and they're so loud.
I know.
Bro, what the heck? This is so stupid. I mean that in the best way possible. Like, I love this, but... Oh gosh. We're keeping these guys. I'm not killing a single one.
Yeah, we might have to move them and like tie them to something though.
Nah. So far, they're being fine and not flying away. Just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. This has been a lovely video with tons of progress being made. We made an incredible gold farm. We put together this carrot farm that automatically brings us carrots with villagers. And we created a golden carrot auto crafter. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!